So, what is a fake? A fake, in the language of unit test patterns, is a specific type of test double. A test double is something which stands in for part of the environmental context of the subject of the unit test. Other people use SUT or system of test. When I talk about subject, I much prefer the term subject because it's simpler and easier and focuses precisely on the fact that for a unit test you should just have one subject. Okay, so what's a fake? Well, the problem is unit tests need to be quick because you need to have lots of tests. You need lots and lots of unit tests so they each have to execute quickly and they need to be focused and precise, which means the modes of failure needs to be specifically contained and understood. So, in many cases it's quite common that actually a subject of that test may have an environment which is rather heavyweight and perhaps unreliable, certainly slow to interact with. So, what a fake is it's an alternate implementation of the interface provided by some heavyweight part of the environment. So, the canonical example is, of course, a database. So, databases are relatively slow. If you want to run hundreds of unit tests within a couple of seconds, you don't want to make database connections and break them all the time. Also note that it's heavyweight, so it takes a long time to set up and tear down and is relatively unreliable. So, rather than using an actual database, I'll use an interface and a fake implementation. By fake I mean one which actually works to some extent, but is lightweight and quick to execute. So my favourite is actually using something like OpenJPA, where it has a fantastic in-memory implementation. There's other stuff like that, HSQL, or all the other lightweight databases in memory. So I quite like using an in-memory database for that, because it can be ripped up and torn down straight away. So to recap, a fake replaces part of the environment of the subject of a unit test with an alternative implementation which performs much quicker and is more robust and reliable. Okay, that's a fake.